to manage your project and to share the project with your team members, then you need to know about the version control tool, which is the Git and the GitHub. So stay tuned and let me introduce you to this concept. So today I'll introduce you to a very important tool that you need it as a developer or programmer, or even if you are a student at the college or university. You need to share your work with the other team members, your colleagues, and maybe your professor. So you need to know about these tools to help you to keep tracking of your progress, your project, and different versions you are working on, different branches. If you have more than one team is working on different branches of your system, and this is a very systematic way, and it's been used for a long time by most of the developers and in different and many companies. So this is a very important skill to be added to your skills in addition to your programming. So today we will be talking about first the Git and second the GitHub. So these are two things. I will show you how to start installing and set up these things. First, we will start by what is called Git. You need first to install the Git app on your computer, and you know the Git is a command line tool that will help you to share your project, help you to create your local repository, and to share, pull, and push your local repository to what's called the GitHub. First, you need to start creating an account in a GitHub, and this will help you to collaborate with other team members and share your project and get some feedback from your team members. So this is the first step. So go ahead and search for GitHub, create a new account for you, set your email and follow these instructions. After then you can create your account, and this account will be used to share your project with other team members. So this will be as a hub, as a server that you can push your project from the local repository to a global one, which is on the GitHub. After creating your account, you need to verify your account first, check your email, and here is the repository. This is the first repository that you have, which is the Hello World, as you can see, that has many files. So now after finishing the account, now we need to go back to the second tool, which is the Git. Here is the link. I will leave the link in the description here under this video, and go ahead and start downloading the Git, which will help you to connect your local repository to your global one. So follow these instructions. I'll keep everything standard here, typical setup, and follow the commands and instructions and go next by next step, and then we will see the Git installed on your machine. This Git will be your interface, which is a command interface that you can enter some commands and you can control your project. After you finish the installation, let's wait a couple of seconds, and here we are. We just install it. You can launch the Git application here. This is the interface. It's just a black screen. So now let's log in again to GitHub, and let's create a new repository to start working on it. Now in your website here, click on the plus icon, select new repository, name the repository that you want, And normally the repository represents a project that you will work and collaborate with others. And next you can check this box to create the README file, then press create, and you can see the repository created on the hub. Here you can click on this button to copy the link, provided that you will need it later on with the Git. You have two options, either SSH or HTTPS. HTTPS, so copy this one and we'll need it later on. Now, in order to connect your Git and local repository to this hub, you need this link to be provided to connect the Git, the local repository, to the hub, the server or the web server. So now right click on the folder, the local repository, and select from the menu the option Git. The first command that we'll share with you is git init to initialize your local repository. Click enter, and next thing is to configure your credentials, your Git, by using this command, and here to set the user name. So user.name, and then give a name for you, and next you will use the same command, almost the same, but here we will use user.email to configure and to set your email, this email that will be shown on your submissions. And next we will be copying the project from the GitHub by using the git clone, and here remember the link that we copied. Here is the way again to copy this link and paste it here. So git clone and then the link. Here if you go and check your folder, you will see the updated version. You downloaded the project and you can now work on that on your local repository. So now you have the project you downloaded from the server, and now let's go ahead and create a new file. Let's say a text file. You can do a Java file here, and this is your local repository, as you know, and here we'll type some words in this file, and then we will save this file. So now this will be on your local machine. No one is able to see it yet. So in order to update and to go and push this update to the server back to the GitHub, first you need to go back to the Git tool, and here change directory. CD means change directory to the folder that you have, and then Git status to see the status of your stage here. So it's showing you that the file that we created is not uploaded or not pushed to the server yet. So we will use the git add dot, that means add all the files that we didn't submit, and next we will use the git commit, and then message -message, and the message that you want to share with other partners. This is very important message here. Add a new file for testing, and finally you can do git push to push the update to the server, to the GitHub. Now if you go back to the GitHub, refresh your screen, here is it. This is the file that we just uploaded, and now everyone using this repository, this global or this shared one, can see your update, your file. Now one more thing, in order to share your work and to send an invitation to your partner or to your partners to collaborate, then you need first to go to your hub, GitHub, and then clicking on the repository that you want to share, and from here go to the settings option at the top. Here you can go to the option collaborators on the left side, and from here you can type the name of your partner or the email address of your partner that you have to get from him or her. So now after then you will add this collaborator, and by this the system will send an email to your partner, and by accepting the email and the invitation, then you will see the partner listed here as you can see in this example. So on the other side, as we mentioned, you need to accept the invitation, and the other side can access the repository and can start the collaboration. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video, learned something new. Consider to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell to receive the latest video helping you to improve your skills in programming. Thank you and have a wonderful day.